You ever see a college football team that looks like it just walked off a high school field? That's exactly what happened when the Colorado Buffaloes posted a practice video that had fans screaming into the void. And honestly, this isn't just about the player's size, it's about the entire ecosystem of college football and how we've collectively lost our minds. Let me break this down. Here's the thing, when you're a Power 4 program, you're supposed to be the big dogs. But Colorado's recent social media mishap, posting a practice clip that looked like a Pop Warner team running drills, had people asking, is this a joke? And honestly, I think the joke's on us. Because if you're a fan of college football, you've probably seen this cycle before. Teams get roasted for their physicality, then spend the offseason trying to bulk up, and somehow still end up looking like they're playing for a regional high school. It's like a cruel joke the universe plays on us. What makes this really interesting is the timing. This happened after a summer where every other Power 4 team was flexing their gains in the weight room. Oklahoma's QB John Metier looked like he'd been bench pressing boulders. Meanwhile, Colorado's official account posted a clip that made fans think, wait, is this the actual team? And then the twist. The video was actually the Buffaloes. Not a prank. Not a meme. Just a team that somehow managed to look like they were practicing for a 7-on-7 tournament. Now, I'm not saying Colorado's players aren't talented. Julian Lewis is a 5-star prospect, and that's not something you can fake. But when you're projected to finish dead last in the Big 12, people start questioning everything. Are the coaches coaching? Is the strength and conditioning program functioning? Or is this just another case of a program trying to rebuild while the internet chews them up and spits them out? What many people don't realize is how much of this is about perception. A single viral clip can tank a team's reputation for years. And if you're Coach Prime, who's already got a reputation for being a showman, this feels like a PR nightmare. Because here's the thing, you can't just get jacked overnight. Strength and conditioning takes time, and if the Buffs are still looking like they're playing for a regional high school, fans are going to wonder if the program is even trying. But here's what I think, this isn't just about Colorado. It's about the entire college football landscape. We've gotten so obsessed with physicality that we've forgotten about speed, intelligence, and execution. And when a team like Colorado doesn't fit the Jack mold, we mock them instead of asking, what are they doing differently? If you take a step back and think about it, this whole situation raises a deeper question, are we holding college football teams to unrealistic standards? Because if you look at the NFL, there are plenty of successful teams that don't have the biggest players. But in college, it feels like size is the only metric that matters. A detail I find fascinating is how the internet reacts to this. The comments under that video were brutal, people calling the team, high school level, a joke, embarrassing. But what does that say about us? That we're so conditioned to expect certain aesthetics that we can't even appreciate a team's potential if they don't fit the mold. What this really suggests is that we need to rethink how we evaluate college football programs. It's not just about how big the players are or how many times they bench press. It's about culture, coaching, and the intangible stuff that makes a team win. And if Colorado's going to survive this, they'll need to prove that they're more than just a meme. They'll need to show that they're a program with grit, strategy, and a plan, because right now, all we see is a team that looks like it belongs in a different league.